welcome back. So once this table is finished, we need to calculate the ZJ value. So how to calculate the ZJ value? So it is 0 into 25 by 4 plus 0 into 37 by 4, then plus it is minus 1 into 15 by 2. So answer is minus 15 by 2. Fine. Next one is this into this 0, this into this 0, this into this 0. This is 0. Followed by this into this is 0, this into this is 0. So minus 1 into 1 by 4 is minus 1 by 4. Next this into this is also 0, this into this is also 0, whereas minus 1 into minus 15 by 2 is plus 15 by 2. Next one is this into this is 0, this into this is 0, whereas minus 1 into 1 is minus 1. Followed by this and this is 0, this into this is 0, again this into this is 0, the whole thing is 0. Now 0 into 1 by 8 is 0, plus 0 into minus 3 by 4 is 0, plus minus 1 into minus 1 by 4 is total 1 by 4. So we got ZJ value. So let me rub this one because that is 15 by 2 here it is. So we need to find the ZJ minus CJ value. So it is 0 minus of minus 2 is 2 here. Fine. Sorry, it is not minus 2 here. What is CJ value? 0. So 0 minus 0 is 0. Minus 1 by 4. Minus 0 is minus 1 by 4. 15 by 2 minus 0 is again 15 by 2 here. Then minus of minus 1, that is 0 here. Again this is 0. Then followed by 1 by 4. Minus 0 is 1 by 4. Fine. So again we got one ZJ minus CJ which is negative. Then we are supposed to go to the next simplex table. Before going to the next simplex table, what we are supposed to do here? We need to find the entering variable or entering column and leaving column, that is key column, key row. We need to find. To find the key column, key row, that is to find the key column, we choose the most negative among the ZJ minus CJ. Fine. So since ZJ minus CJ, that is minus 1 by 4, is less than 0, therefore what happens? X2 enters the basis. That is what? X2 is key column. Then you need to find minimum of XB upon X2. That is equal to, let me write X2 here. Fine. So what is XB here? That is 15 by 2 here. And that is what is X2? That is divided by 1 by 4. Comma 37 divided by 2 divided by minus 1. Comma 25 by 4 divided by how much it is? Minus 3 by 8. So we are not going to entertain any negative values here. We are not going to entertain any negative values here. So we exclude this one. So this becomes minimum value. Minimum of XB upon X2 is equal to 15 by 2 divided by 1 upon 4. That is equal to how to find the values. Find cross multiplication ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ that is 15 by 2 into 4 by 1/2 ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು ಆನ್ಸರು 14 60 divided by 2. The answer is 30. So this is what 30. So this is what minimum. So we are not going to write this because in minimum table no negative values are entertained. So this what leaves the basis. What happens here? So therefore E1 leaves the basis, that is E1 is key, then key element is equal to, what is the key element here? The intersection of key column and key row will give you key element. So this becomes key element here. That is 1/4. That is what? 1/4. So 1/4 is the key element. Once you got the key element, we are supposed to go to the next simplex table. So in that next simplex table, we are going to again calculate the value. So let me rub this on. Presently, we don't have space here. We are going to use the old table only. Fine. So let me rub the values here. These values. So there is no any other alternative for me to rub the old table and use it. And please bear the time, students. And so once we got the key element for this table, we are supposed to find the key. What happens here in place of A1? Because A1 leaves the basis, whereas X2 enter the basis. In place of A1, I am supposed to write X2 and remaining constant, that is S1 and A1. So what is the coefficient of X2? That is 0, 0, and it is X1 here. All are 3 are 0, 0, 0. So this is 30 because already we have calculated here, and then it is 0, then it is 1, then it is minus 15/2, that is minus 15/2, that is I think minus 30. It is then followed by, because minus, what is here? Minus 15/2 into 4/1 is, that is minus 60/2. The answer is 30. That's why I have written 30 there. Then it is 1/4 divided by 4. That is, I think we have to 1/4. That is 4. I think. So I will write 4 here. Fine. This is 0. This is also 4. Fine. So it is, the next one is minus 3/4 divided by 4. I will write like it is minus 3/4 into 1/4, that is minus 3/16. I think it is, how much it is? Is it correct? So let me check this one. Here it is. Fine. It is minus 3/16, I think here. So 3 is equal to yes, 1 is equal to yes, 0. S2, so S2 is equal to 4. Fine. So 4 comes to this value. This becomes 0 and this becomes 0. followed by we need to find the values of these, because we need to write the values, calculate the new values using old element. So this is the old element, that is 37 by 2, that is equal to 37 by 2 minus 1 into 15 by 2, that is 15 by 2 divided by how much it is? 1 by 4. What happens here? The answer is 52 by 7. The answer is 52 by 7. How much it is? 52 by 7. So let me write the direct values here. This will become 0. Fine. And this is 256 by 7. Fine. Then followed by it is 11 by 2. Followed by it is 0, it is 1, and it is minus 3 by, sorry, x3 is 11 by 2, sorry. x3 is 11 by 2, then this is 0, then this is 1, then this is minus 3 by 4 it is. Fine. So that coming to this one, this row is nothing but 25 by 4 it is. This is 55 by 7, then it is 1, then it is 0, then 6 by 7, followed by 3 by 4 it is, then followed by 0, 1 upon 4. Fine. So ZJ values, so we need to find the ZJ value here. What is the ZJ value? This into this is 0. All three things are 0 here. So all the values will become 0 here. Fine. So minus of minus 1. Let me complete some of the erased lines are erased here. So this is also 0. This is also 0. This becomes 1. Remaining is 0. Fine. So now what happens here? Since what happens here? Let me write this one to write the conclusion. Since all Zj minus Cj is greater than or equal to 0, what happens? An optimum solution to the auxiliary LPP has been obtained. What? So we got a solution for this auxiliary LPP. So auxiliary LPP has an optimum solution. Also, max Z star is equal to 0 with no artificial variable. With no artificial variable in the basis. So is there any artificial variable in the basis? No. Here x2, x1 and s1 are there in the basis. Fine. Then we go to phase 2. Then we go to phase 2. So what happens in phase 2? Fine. Let me go to the phase 2 here. Fine. So before going to phase 2, we are going to continue the phase 2 in the next session. Thank you.